Mangwon Market is only about 20 minutes from my home, and also about the same from the Hongdae, one of the most popular places in Seoul. But believe it or not, this was actually my first time here. Traditional markets used to feel like places mostly for locals. But these days, more and more international travelers are visiting Korean market, and interestingly, that attention is bringing Korean back to this famous market too. So today, I came here with one simple question. If I came to Mangwon Market, what would I actually want to eat? I did almost no research before coming. I even entered the market from the wrong side, which meant I ended up walking through the whole market twice. But that actually turned out to be a good thing. I got to see what locals were buying, which places were busy, and what actually looked good. In the end, I picked 5 different fruit, took everything home, and tried them with my family. So stay until the end, let's see what was actually worth buying. Let's start at Mangwon Station exit number 2. There is an Oliveyong right next to the exit, and this is the street you want to follow. As you walk down the street, you will already see plenty of food, dumplings, seasonal corn, fresh fruit, and a few familiar franchise stores. You will see locals shopping and eating around here too. But we are here as travelers today, so let's keep going to Mangwon Market. Right before the market, I found this bagel shop. You can actually see the oven inside, and those bagels look really good. Yes, I want one. I'm pretty sure they are delicious, but we haven't even entered the market yet. Stay focused, let's keep going. And here we are, Mangwon Market. The first thing I saw on my right was Basak Macha. I don't remember seeing it myself, but there was a poster saying that the owner appeared on Culinary Class Wars Season 2 as Mangwon Market Hero on Netflix. This place was already popular before the show, but I think the appearance brought even more attention to it. And look at the entrance. There are several blue ribbon stickers and even a red ribbon sticker. If you're not familiar with this, blue ribbon is one of Korea's well-known restaurant guide. The red ribbon is a separate restaurant selection created in collaboration with Coca-Cola. So it doesn't mean it's a higher level than blue ribbon. Between all these stickers, the TV appearance and the number of people here, I would say this place definitely has a reputation. Now I'm even more curious. Will the pork cutlet still be the crispy after I take it all the way home? So I immediately wanted some. But if I bought fried food now, I would have to carry it around the whole market, so not yet. This is what I like about traditional market. Within a few minutes, you can see Korean pancakes, fried food, tteokbokki, noodle, and all kinds of snacks. As you walk through the market, you might also see something like this. This is jokbal, another popular Korean dish. Jokbal is made from the front or hind leg of a pig, slowly braised until the meat becomes really tender. It is usually cooked in a seasoned broth with soy sauce, garlic, ginger, and other aromatics. After cooking, it is sliced into thin pieces and usually served with lettuce, garlic, chili, and dipping sauces. And it is also a very popular food to have with soju. A little further in, I found 2 places Mangwon Market is famous for. One was Uirak, known for its giant fried green peppers, and nearby was one of the market's popular dakganjeong shop. It is made with bite-sized pieces of tender chicken that are fried until crispy, then coated in a sweet and savory sauce. Depending on the shop, the sauce can be sweet, spicy, garlicky, or sometimes a little sticky. Unlike regular Korean fried chicken, dakganjeong is usually already cut into small pieces, so it is really easy to eat while walking around. That's probably why you see so many people eating it with toothpicks here at the market. Anyway, let me come back to this shop later. Then I saw this, tteokgalbi. My family loves tteokgalbi, especially my daughter. Simply Korean style meatball, and I love it. And sometimes you can just look at the meat color and know it's going to be good. Look at the color. Thick, nice pink fresh looking patties, and plenty of customers. I definitely wanted to come back for this. The bakery was almost at the end of the market. Basically she told me japchae, vegetable, and cream cheese croquettes are popular, but cream cheese and custard croquettes are more popular among foreign tourists. So I bought 3 recommended bread for only 3,000 won, which is about less than 2.5 US dollar. Next, one of the most famous places in Mangwon Market, Uirak. Their signature item is a giant fried green pepper, but don't let the pepper scare you. This type of Korean green pepper is usually mild. It is stuffed with savory meat filling and then deep fried. This place is small and doesn't have many tables, so around lunch or dinner time, expect to wait. While I was walking around the market, I kept hearing people saying "Uirak, Uirak." At that point, I had to try it. After you order, you will get a number on the receipt and just watch the screen. When your number is called, your food is ready to pick up. I was really curious about this taste. We will find out at home. 감사합니다. Next up, 닭강정, and this was actually the longest line I waited in today. Personally, I usually prefer plain fried chicken without sauce, but this shop doesn't have a plain version. Even a family in front of me was asking about it for their child, so I choose one of their regular flavors. Sometimes sauce can hide the quality of the chicken, so I was curious. Would the chicken itself actually taste good? We will also find it out later. Now this was probably the food I was most excited about. The 떡갈비 simply looked better than others. The color, the thickness, the way it was being cooked, everything looked right. When I came back, they had actually sold out the prepared batch. They told me the next batch would take about 30 minutes. Luckily, I managed to get one of the last 4 pieces set. And finally, back to where I started. Basak Macha. Basak basically means crispy and crunch in Korean. But will it still be crispy after I take it home? Unfortunately, my favorite, the Mangwon I wanted earlier was sold out. So I went with something simple. 2 giant pork cutlet because they are my kid favorite. So there was no way I was going home without it. On the way home, I made one more stop for makgeolli. The ingredient is very simple. I think that's the best one. So we are ready. As quickly as I could, opened everything up with my kid, and here's the good news. Everything was good. Actually, surprisingly good, considering it is takeout food. No unpleasant oily smell. No gamey meat flavor. The fried food was still crispy. Nothing tasted overly artificial or heavily seasoned. Overall, the ingredient felt good and fresh. The portion was generous and the prices were very reasonable. My personal favorite food was the 떡갈비, custard croquette for my daughter, and my son liked pork cutlet from Basak Macha. And here is the best part. All of these food cost less than 50,000 won, 5 different food, enough to share with my family, and everyone found something they liked, and that's pretty good value. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.